Hello everybody, welcome back. It is Sunday evening and it is time for the IMSA Michelin Pilot Challenge. I've been looking forward to this one for quite a while. It's been a long time since I've been able to do one of these races. The last time I did one of these was Sebring in I think week 2 of the season. And I'm pretty sure I didn't stream it either, to be honest. This is the first one of these that I've actually thought to stream. And I thought it'd be a bit different, a bit exciting. My version of a special event, my version of the Nürburgring 24-hour, without actually having to race the Nürburgring Nordschleife, because who wants to? I mean, I can see the appeal, but I mean, it just seems a bit too much like hell for me. Right, so a bit of background on this race. This is a multi-class race. It's supposed to be between the GT4 class and the touring car class. However, in my experience, it's very uncommon to actually see touring cars taking part. As you can see at the moment, there are only 8 touring cars in this specific session, and of 151 registered drivers, I can't imagine that there are more than a handful of touring car drivers. So when registration, when the session actually starts in about 10 minutes, and when I get assigned to my split, I don't imagine it's going to be a top split. So I imagine the touring cars are going to get assigned to the top split, as that McLaren just piles through me. Hi Mike, thanks for joining me. I just kind of decided to do this on a whim sometime last week, but it's awesome to get a chance to do a longer form race every now and again. I'm not going to talk about the F1 race. I haven't seen it either. I know the result, but that's because I'm not going to share the result. Don't worry, I'm not going to share the result. But I bet you can guess. What was I saying? Something about yeah. By the time we all get split down, I can't imagine there's going to be any touring cars in my split, because there just probably won't be enough of them. So it's probably going to end up just being exclusively a GT4 race, but that's fine. My main objective for this event is just to, keep the car on the road, finish on the lead lap, and hopefully earn an awful lot of safety rating to go with it. I reckon I am comfy enough with the track. Yes, Mike. I've done an awful lot of the Falcon Tire Sports Car Challenge over the last sort of few days, so I'm quite comfortable with the track. I'm probably not using as much of the track as I probably could do. Probably not pushing track limits as far as I maybe might or could do in some of the shorter form races.
The guy behind has just done a 136.
Certainly, for a 2-hour race, I'm not really interested in really pushing it too hard. And yeah, like I say, the objective is just going to be to finish. yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to make it public, but yeah, Mike and I did end up in the same split for a sports car challenge earlier. Was it today? Was it earlier this weekend? And yeah, unfortunately, Mike ended up in the gravel. That was interesting. It was good fun though. We started next to each other on the grid. That was exciting. I actually had really good butterflies going on. I was a little bit nervous about making a fool of myself in front of you.
The guy behind has just done a 129.05.
As it turned out. Evening, Phil. How are we doing? So kind of you to join us. Thank you very much. It is hugely appreciated. Right, we've got just over 5 minutes to go until the session starts.
The leader's just done a 128.02.
Yeah, we've got a little bit of time. Let's go out and see if we can't get another couple of laps in. I've got my qualifying set up on, so I can get comfortable with how the car feels when it's light. I've done a few laps with the endurance setup on with the full fuel tank, and to be fair, this car still feels very responsive with all that fuel in it.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. Don't
So
cross the white
hopefully
line.
I'm not going to see
Position.
a huge difference in performance. And even with all that fuel in the car, I was able to put a time in that was within about 2/10 of my all-time best. So hopefully we'll have a decent race. Oh, okay, cool. Just
There's an
right in the
incident
middle
in
of the track.
turn
That's
1.
fine.
It looks like Billicky, P11. The guy behind has just done a 129.15. There's an incident in turn 11. We think it might be cord. Okay, Dan, you've used half your fuel.
Oh, nice. Well done, Mike.
We're running on fumes, mate. In this lap, box this lap. You're currently 1.7 off the pace. There's an incident in turn 6. It looks like it's Conte. 2 litres left. Very little fuel left. Hit this lap, in this lap.
Ooh.
One litre remaining. B6. Good
Okay,
lap.
that's
That's your
a
best in the
decent
session.
improvement.
You're now 0.9 off the leader's pace.
The track.
That lap was a 128.89.
Cool. There we go. That's a good way to get some prep in. Yeah, no, it wouldn't be right to give up after having a bit of a stinker like that. Yeah, if you're anything like me, I can't. If I've had a poor race somewhere, I can't just leave it alone. I've got to keep coming back until I've had at least a decent run, a decent time at that race. So, aye. Okay. Stop strategy. Absolutely zero strategy at all. It's going to be run until the fuel tank empties, fill it up, change the tyres, and then splash and dash at the end. That's pretty much all I can think of doing. I can't imagine there's going to be any reason to do anything much different to that, and I'm not sure what I could or what I would change, if anything, if I'm honest. Yeah. I suppose the only thing that would maybe make a difference is if I got caught up in an accident early on in the race. And yeah, I did the exact same at Sebring as well. I genuinely don't think there's much in the way of strategy for this event. I think maybe if there were the possibility of a safety car, that might change things up a little bit, but I'm not really sure that it's definitely not going to be a thing here, because this isn't a controlled event. So, oh, excuse me. Cool. Now we get to find out if it's just GT4 or if we get some touring cars thrown in. I'd be willing to put a lot of money on it being exclusively GT4. I don't think I'm going to be in a high enough split to get touring cars as well, but we'll see. Yeah, no, I suppose that would make sense, but I can't. Yeah, I can see the benefit in just doing one stop and saving fuel, but I suppose that's only really, for me, that's only really viable if you can maintain, that low 129s, high 28 pace, even with fuel saving, and I know I definitely can't do that. And it is a 2.1k strength field, and we've got touring cars in it as well. For the first time in my experience doing this series, there are touring cars in this split. This is absolutely fantastic. This is going to shake things up an awful lot, and yeah, it's going to be wild actually trying to. Oh, this is going to change things so much because I've never had to consider. I don't think I've ever been the faster class car before in any multi-class race that I've done. So, yeah, this is going to be a learning experience. I'm not sure how much faster GT4 are compared to touring cars anyway. Hopefully not too much faster. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that it'll be fun, but with a 1.1k strength of field for the touring cars, I mean, there's always a chance that things are going to be a little bit hairy. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be loads of fun. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this now. I'm gonna be shaking. I'm gonna be nervous. Cool, right. And as well, same speed in the corners, you have to go get them out of the corner on the straight. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. I mean, that's probably the safer way of doing it anyway, and it's kind of how I would hope. It's getting them on the exit is kind of how I hope the LMP3 cars do it whenever I'm racing with them.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. Okay, Dan. We've
quite
got
often
2 laps to get the job done,
they
mate.
go and try and get you on the inside, on the entry to the corner. But anyway, let's get cracking with qualifying. Interesting to note as well, the track temp is, well, no, it's quite high. In practice it was pretty low just before this, and in both the Falcon Tire Sports Car Challenge and the GT4 Fixed, track temp has been around the sort of 48 to 50 degrees mark. But with the temp being a little bit lower, you might see some ever so slightly faster lap times.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 46 Celsius.
Alright then, off we go. Okay, not bad for my first lap, I think. 3/10 off my best isn't terrible.
P2.
I'll take a 10th off that, I'll be happy. Oh no! Oh, I was close. Close to an off track. I got a little bit greedy with the delta being green. Ah, and I've just bottled it in the last corner. Rubbish. Ah. Oh well.
The leader has just done a 128.90.
Still happy with the lap. Okay. Yeah, I mean it is very planted and easy to get through the last corner, but I find that trying to actually accelerate out of that last corner, I feel like the Mercedes got an advantage in the acceleration off of it. Was that the Beamer? I always feel as though I'm sort of losing time. It's probably a combination of the car's capability and my driving style. There's just whenever I'm chasing a Mercedes, that always feels as though they have a much easier drive out of the corner. So there's, I suppose there's a bit of a, what's the word? Hang on, where am I? That's not what I'm after. Yeah, I suppose that's the trade-off they work with. I mean, but I've never tried the Mercedes on this track. I haven't had the pleasure, so I couldn't.
The track temperature's falling. It's now 43 Celsius.
P4 at the moment of Valerie Death. Didn't he show up last time we streamed? Yeah. Yeah, no, it's it's always everyone else that gets the better drive. It's never you, is it? I mean, it always feels like your car is the slower. I got a couple of guys that haven't qualified. Driver number 2 hasn't qualified. That's interesting. Driver number 3 as well. Driver number 1's done terribly. That's interesting. Oh, okay. Do we not trust Mr. Death? Have we got poor experiences with him? Because I remember the name.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 41 Celsius.
I'm sure he featured in one of the previous the stream I did earlier this week, but I don't remember having any interaction with him. But oh, cool. Great. Nice one. I mean, that to me, that sounds like a protest. That sounds like a slam dunk protest. But, yeah, okay. It's good to know. Right, pace lap. I've got the setup on.
That's the end of the session, P4.
Alright, cool. Nerves are starting to kick in. Let's hit the grid. And fuel's going to stay on. Tyres are going to stay on. Cool. It's not very often I don't have to check. Not very often I have to leave those checked. So P4, we're going to have 2 cars in front of us. There's Mr. Death on our front left. Oh dear. Nervous. To be fair though, we're in a decent starting spot. On the second row. If things go well, and we don't, run into a massive pile up in the Andretti hairpin, we could be in for a half decent race. I just need to stay nice and settled. Ah, right. Oh, that's unfortunate. Ah, well. Okay. Yeah, a little bit disappointing. Sorry that happened. But no, I'll take that on board, and I'll try and be a little bit cautious around him. I mean, it's a 2-hour race. If he's doing things like that, it's possible that he's probably just going to end up throwing it away on his own. So there's no point to try and think about forcing overtakes. We've got a long time to sort things out. I'm not saying we're going to win, not by any stretch of the imagination. If anything, what's likely to happen is I'll get, maybe, 10 minutes in and do something silly and drop it myself. But
P4.
I think the key thing to
Track temp
remember
is
here
39. The air temp is 20 Celsius.
is going to be patience. Not going alongside
We
unless
need
you
to follow
absolutely
car number 13
know you can get
in
the
the
move
right
done.
lane.
And then, pressure is preferable to an overtake. I think at Laguna Seca, I think there's just few opportunities, and the track sometimes just is a little bit too narrow, a little bit too congested to make things work. Thanks very much, Mike. I will also hope for something similar. I mean, you never want to see people genuinely get punted out, but it would be helpful. Just need to be careful here. It would be really embarrassing if I went into the back of someone on the pace lap. So let's maybe try to avoid that. Oh wow, touring cars are right up our bums. Have a look at the track map. There's nearly no space between the classes here. Okay, I'm going to be honest, I'm shaking a little bit. I am quite nervous. The best thing that can possibly happen for me is I need to be able to get sort of 5 or 10 minutes into the race without major incident, to have a chance to get settled and get into the rhythm. And once I've found my groove, once I've found my rhythm, I should have a decent race. But I'm going to need a few minutes to get there.
Alright, Dan, get ready.
Okay, we're not going yet.
Go, go, go.
And we're off. Oh, there's someone barreling down the outside there. I don't know if you can see that in the mirror. This does not look fit. Doesn't look safe. I'm going to stay wide
Car
for
left.
this first corner and hope we don't get
Still there.
anything silly going on.
Clear left.
Absolutely fine to lose a few positions here. I don't mind at all. It's a long race. I'm just going to stay nice and conservative, nice and safe. Just wait for the mayhem to unfold.
Start's okay, now find your groove. You're better than this, the car's better than this. Get it together, man. P6.
Wow. Don't know what I've done to deserve that, Jim. Cool, that's not distracting at all.
Incident in turn 10.
Okay, that's... I mean, there was probably an opportunity there, but trying to take advantage of someone that's not exactly predictable.
The leader has just done a 129.67.
Doesn't rank very highly on my sensible scale.
130.74. Looks like the leader has gone off in the Andretti hairpin.
He is quite slow though, I need to get past, else this Porsche behind me is going to have a bit of a look and maybe cause some problems. Oh, that's a bit... I don't want to be on the outside here. Oof.
The guy behind's catching. The gap's now 0.5. Okay, Dan, just keep hitting your marks. This is looking good. P5. The track temperature is falling. It's now 41 Celsius.
Yeah, I can imagine it must be quite satisfying to see that guy facing the wrong way.
The gap in front is now 0.6.
Oh dear, shouldn't have come down a gear. I know I can do that in fourth. Oh, nice one, P. Facey. Thanks for joining us. It's great that you can come along and catch me live. Thank you so much. Whoa.
There's an incident in turn 5.
Yeah, still not quite close enough. Yeah, I don't want to get greedy, I really don't. I just want to continue trying to get as close as possible, apply that pressure. Because 2 hours is just... It's far too long a race to just stuff it down the inside and risk everything for a bold overtake. I mean, this guy is defending well. He's not as fast as I would like him to be. this isn't going particularly well. I've got the car behind. I can't. Is that an Aston? Is it? Yeah. Very strong driver behind. Feeling that I'm probably just going to have to let that guy through if he gets close enough. There's absolutely no point in fighting it. Oh, this could be an opportunity now.
On your right. Still there. Clear right.
Oh wow, that text message.
Well done, Dan. Great move.
That's not
Keep it up.
acceptable at all.
Left
This guy
side.
can come through. I'm not going to fight that at all.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Incident in the corkscrew. It looks like Peter. P4. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.1 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
Yeah, you say that, Facey, but you know, I mean, I completely agree. I do completely agree, and it's something that I would absolutely stick to.
The gap ahead is now 1.3.
I really wish I could trust everyone else to have that same mentality. I mean, a bit hypocritical of me to say that after having just thrown it down the inside of the McLaren.
The track
there on the
temperature is
previous
decreasing.
lap.
It's now 38 Celsius.
Yeah, I know. I mean, this green Mercedes up ahead is very quick and very aggressive. I mean, that's very impressive. Are we going to see another accident in the top three? Oh. Wow. He's tearing through the field.
The
Very
gap
quick.
behind is now 1.0 seconds.
How on earth is he doing that? That's very impressive. Very, very impressive.
That lap was at 129.59.
And interesting, on a vaguely unrelated note, I'm remembering that there's something else I'm going to have to be conscious of as we go through the stint is my brake balance as the fuel sort of runs down, because I'm going to have to remember to sort of click it forward every now and again as we run the fuel tank down. Because I can already feel the rear end getting a little bit
There's an incident in turn 11.
unstable, which is fine. I mean, that's
Yellow
what
flag.
I want. Oh, yellow flag. Okay, clear. Yeah, which is fine. I want the rear end to be a little bit unstable at the moment. But
Okay, Dan, you're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 0.39.
it's at a comfortable level of instability at the
The
moment.
track temperature's decreasing. It's now
Oh,
36
reasonably
Celsius.
comfortable.
Slower class car ahead.
Okay, you need to be careful here. sure if this is just catching the pack of the touring cars or... right, let's make a decision to be patient here. He's going to let me through. Yeah, cool.
Right side, clear right.
Excellent. Happy with that. Yeah, see, I barely lost anything there. I mean, alright, I've lost a few tenths, I think, but it's nothing that I can't recover, I think. Did he start P12? Good grief. Yeah, very quick for a 1.9k rated driver. I mean, it's entirely possible that he's in a massive slump and he's usually rated sort of, 2.5 or something. Or maybe he just does a lot of league racing and not a lot of official racing. Could be absolutely any reason for it, but yeah, very quick indeed.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 38 Celsius.
Wow, 38, that's cool. That is a cool
Incident
track.
in the Andretti hairpin.
Yeah, there is that as well. Absolutely. Absolutely facey. And I'm... yeah, there's always going to be someone faster than you. Always. Doesn't mean I'm not allowed to be bitter about the fact that they just get it better than I do. But no, big respect to him. Big respect. If he wins this with that kind of pace, he absolutely deserves it. Oh, he would absolutely deserve it carrying that kind of pace. So.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 41 Celsius.
Okay, that changed quick. From 38 to 41.
That's your quickest lap in this session.
I mean, it is... Would it be completely unreasonable to suggest that maybe he's just running an alternate strategy and low fuel for the opening phase of the race? Could that maybe explain the pace he's got compared to everyone else? I mean, I'm not sure that it would, because I mean, maybe if he's done some practice beforehand and worked out what the splash and dash amount of fuel is, maybe that could be it. But we're almost 20 minutes in now, and there's still no pit stop. So yeah, it does. I'm just trying to find excuses now. The bottom line really is that I need to not worry about what that guy's doing and just concentrate on my own drive. Which is going reasonably well. I mean, to be quite honest, I'm just ecstatic that it's you know, nearly 20 minutes in and I haven't got an incident point yet. Touch wood. Touch wood. Really shouldn't say things like that because I have a very good habit of doing the exact opposite of what I talk about.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 38 Celsius. There's an incident in the Andretti hairpin.
That looks like touring cars in the distance.
You're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 0.7. That last lap was a 129.10. That's your quickest lap. You're coming up on a slower car.
This is going to make things interesting now. So we've got about 53, 52 litres of fuel in the tank, so that's getting on for about half an hour left in the stint. Maybe just over half an hour. Okay, yeah, they're really getting slowed up. This is not where I want to be going side by side with a slower car.
Alright Dan, you're coming up on some slower cars. These guys are busy fighting, they might not notice you.
Car right. Clear right.
There's an incident in the Andretti hairpin. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 36. So
Car right. Hold your
As
line.
long as this
Clear
doesn't end up
right.
being a drag all the way down to Andretti, I think we're going to be okay. But it's not looking good.
On your right.
Where is he? Oh gosh, where is he?
Still there. Hold your line. Clear right.
Oh, that was rough.
the gap behind is now 1.2 seconds.
Cool, I think I'm going to be of the opinion that I don't really enjoy being in the faster class car now. Ugh.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Got 17 of these to get through. We've done 3, there's 14 left. Oh, a little bit over eager on the brakes there. Just wondering if it might be time to push the brake balance forward a little bit. Oh, that's not good. Okay, cool.
Right side. Clear right.
I mean, if you're going to do that, please lift a little bit more.
Slower class car ahead. The gap ahead is now 0.
On your left. Clear left.
Okay.
Okay, Dan, keep piling on the pressure. He'll make a mistake. You've just done a 1:30.42. Sector 1 is 1.4 seconds off the pace.
Ah, okay, there you go. 3.1k and his I rating's dropped. That explains a lot.
Coming up on a slower class car. That's a new fastest lap for Karate, 1:27.92.
27.9, good grief. That is quick. So the next interesting question would be, how quickly did his I rating drop, and was it all very recent? Because that could potentially be a tanking thing, which is very much illegal in the sporting code. I mean, not that I want to go out to catch people, I'm not some kind of weird...
Car right. Still there. Clear right.
I think I left him enough room there.
The gap behind is now 1.1 seconds.
So it looks like we've got a bit of a gap to the next touring car after this blue one. Oh
There's an
god!
incident in the corkscrew. We think
What
it
has
might
happened?
be Sullivan.
Right side.
Slower class car ahead.
Clear right.
Okay, you must have a slowdown or something, yeah.
On your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
There we go. That was reasonably well
Good
done.
pass. Now keep pushing.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
The other man, stay on it. P3.
Bit unfortunate for that orange Merc. I don't think that mistake that caused the slowdown was entirely his fault. I think he probably just got a little bit caught out by the touring car and got spooked and went
The
wide.
gap in front is now 1.0.
And it's always going to be frustrating to lose a position like that. However, the bright side is that if he can get back in his own head and you know, sort himself out, he might do us a favour and start fighting with the McLaren that's chasing me down.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 38 Celsius.
Oh, I've got that wrong.
The leader's just done a 127.93. You've got half your fuel left. Okay, Dan, don't let this guy distract you.
Ah, over a few months. Okay. Fair enough.
Sectors 2 and 3 are 0.5 off the pace. You're 0.2 off the pace in Sector 1.
Just seems a little bit odd that one's I rating should drop so slowly, and then I mean, no, it's not important. It's not what I want to be thinking about right now. Let's concentrate on my own drive.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 41 Celsius. The gap in front is now 0.7.
So what can we tell about the guy behind us? 2K I rating, 3.1B safety license.
That was a 129.05. That's your best lap in the session.
Probably means he's going to be consistent enough to maintain a solid pace, and is not likely to just drop the car at some point. And his lap times are, you know, very consistent, close to mine. Oh, number 5's gone a little bit wide on the exit there. We're not going to go for a move into the kink. That
Incident
would be very
in the
silly.
corkscrew. Looks like it's Michelin.
Probably not going to go for a move into corkscrew either. Just want to tuck in behind him.
The track
Lift a
temp's
little bit early to
increasing.
the
It's
corner.
now 43 Celsius.
Just try and keep him under a bit of pressure. I'm very conscious of this Macca in my rearview mirror, but I really want to keep my eyes looking forward and not up in that mirror. Is it worth it?
On your right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
Well done, Dan. Nice move, mate.
That wasn't too bad. And with any luck, he's going to slow the Macca down. So 5 TCRs already gone. One's got a meatball. Oh wow, okay. Have you? Are you spectating the split? Are you,
0.9.
Mike?
P2.
Oh, I'm starting to lose my confidence through turn 10. Oh, awesome. Thanks very much for that, Phil. Appreciate it. Good reminder for everybody. Yes, please do hit the like button. And if you're new here, please do consider subscribing. I do genuinely appreciate it. Alright then. So I think we built up a nice, tasty little gap now for the guys behind.
You've just done a 129.52.
That orange and black Mercedes seems to have recovered from his slowdown and worked his way back up the field. Yeah, I know there's a huge delay between what I'm doing and what you're seeing. That's partially intentional. I think. I mean, I could make it almost instantaneous. However, I think there's certain performance benefits to delaying the stream a little bit. I think the longer you delay it, the better the performance benefits for the stream. At least that's my understanding. And as far as I can tell, there's not really much need for the actual YouTube live stream to be exactly live. I think we can live with a 10 or 12 second delay. Okay, so we've got a GT4 backmarker here, right at the back of a touring car.
Slower class car ahead.
And doesn't seem to be able to get through for some reason, so this is concerning. I don't need to change down there. Stop changing down at the kink down. And our GT4 chose the the riskiest place to put it down the inside of that touring car. Fantastic. Oh. Yeah, I'm starting to get very unstable on that turn 10 now. So we'll sit in this draft for the main drag, and then which way are you going more on?
129.91.
On your left. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Okay, Dan, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
Wow, that was close. I mean, that's lost me buckets of time to the Merc behind. It's all right. I mean, I'm under no illusions. Despite this, the guy's rating of 1.8, he looks quick and confident. And you know, we've still got over an hour to go. If he catches me and looks like he's going to go for a move, I'm not going to stop him. It's not worth
The gap
defending at
to
this stage.
Sullivan behind is now 1.1 seconds. Slower class car ahead.
Oh dear. Cool.
Car left. Clear left.
Your lap time was at 1:30.39. Sector 1 is 1.1 off the pace.
Right side.
Excellent.
Clear right.
Pretty happy with that. Not massively ideal, but it has helped me out a little. I mean, understandably, I never expected him to jump out of the way. Certainly not down that home straight with the touring car next to
There's
him.
an
That would
incident
have
in
been
10.5.
incredibly dangerous and quite silly. I think he made the exact right call though. I would have been more than happy to follow him through Andretti, but you know, like I say, he chose to open up the steering and go wide.
There's an incident in turn 10. It looks like Finn.
So talking earlier about whether or not I'd defend against this Mercedes behind me, yes, I absolutely... Oh god. I'm not feeling
Incident in turn 1.
like defending is really worth it at this stage in the race. However, if it looks like he's close enough to make a move into corkscrew, I think the only sensible thing is to defend that move, just because it's such a risky corner to go for an overtake on. Oh gosh. Awesome, thanks very much, Dave.
The track temperature is
Thanks for
increasing.
dropping in.
It's now 45 Celsius.
It's, well, I mean, once you've done a couple of 24-hour races, 2 hours is nothing really, is it? So, you know, a bit of a horrible little humble brag there. Not even a humble brag, was it? It was just not even a humble brag, was it? It was just a straight up brag. Such a horrible person. And when I say a couple of 24-hour races, of course I mean one. I have done one.
Your lap time was 1:29.48.
I'm going to seriously have a think about how the car feels over the next lap or two and decide whether or not I want to adjust the brake balance forward a little bit to compensate for the fuel that we've been chewing through over the last few laps. If I do choose to put it forward, it's not going to be by much, maybe a single percentage point or so, just to try and keep that rear end a little bit more planted when I need it to be. Like this turn 10, I mean, as much as I need the car to sort of oversteer on the entry there, I do feel like as we're running low on fuel, that it's becoming a little bit less predictable.
The gap to Sullivan behind is now 0.9.
Yeah, I mean, I've got no idea. Max driving in the Nürburgring 24 on iRacing while in the middle of a Grand Prix weekend, I mean, the level of risk that man takes on, I mean, it's just, it shows off. I mean, no, it is very impressive, and he's obviously a very skilled driver, but I just find it incredible that he can have such confidence in his ability that he can drive the Nürburgring, which is famously complicated, dangerous, and all that good stuff, and then still have the mental capacity, the mental energy, oh gosh, to run a Formula 1 race, which is a completely different driving style to GT3. It just boggles the mind, doesn't it? The man's just something else. So the leader stopped for a change of tyres and fuel, supposedly.
Don't be distracted. Defend your position.
Moves us up into P1 temporarily. At least until we need to make our pit stop.
Slower class car ahead.
Or until this guy decides to make a move. I can't help but wonder if he's going to be that much more encouraged to make a move just so he can say that he's led a lap or two. Dave, I am running a single 29-inch widescreen, ultra-wide monitor. It's a 2560 by 1080p resolution. So I wish I could afford triples. I wish I could splurge out that much, but I am but a poor...
Okay, Dan. 10 minutes of fuel remaining. There's a group of slower cars ahead.
Crikey. That's going to cost me.
On your right. Still there.
Yeah, I am just
Clear right.
but a poor soldier in His Majesty's
You've
service.
just done it, 130.00. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.2 off
Lovely
the pace.
things
Sector
like
3 is 0.9 off the pace.
Triples and all that good stuff. As much as I don't want to be defending against... oh, this is bad. I shouldn't
Left
be doing
side.
this. Should not be doing this.
Still there.
I'm supposed to do it on the exit.
Clear left.
Careful now. Yeah, as much as I don't want to be defending, I do not feel comfortable giving this guy an opportunity to try and make a move while we're trying to navigate through some slower cars. Oh gosh, that's gone wrong. what's going on here.
Left side. Clear left. On your right. Clear right.
Oh. Okay, where's my... There it is. Alright. Okay, so I have just knocked the brake balance forward by a percentage point. So I'm just going to have to hope that that doesn't throw off my my braking so much. I mean, it shouldn't make a huge difference. I mean, like I say, all it should do is just help me keep the rear of the car planted as I'm going into some of these
Coming up on a slower class car.
more unstable corners.
Alright, Dan. Hold your nerve,
55
just
inch
keep it
TV,
smooth. No
nice.
mistakes. You're coming up on some slower cars, including their class leader.
Cool, just need to be very careful then. Oh yeah, I could feel the difference in the braking through there.
Car right. Clear right.
Oh, I don't need to change down. Stop doing that. Oh, it's not an Aston. I mean, it's not a Mercedes behind me. It's an Aston. I've been calling it a Mercedes for gosh knows how many laps now. It's an Aston. I do apologise if that's been confusing people. I mean, hopefully you all knew what I meant. Yeah, I mean,
Gap to Sullivan behind is now 0.9.
my guess,
You're in the
mate,
lead.
is
That
that
lap
he
time was
was
129.75.
running a slightly lighter fuel load at the start of the race. That's the only thing I can think of. It doesn't account for... I mean, of course it doesn't account for all of the pace he had, but it probably had a bit of an impact.
Okay, Dan. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
Okay.
Right side. Clear right.
Ooh, that could have been better. Don't need to change down, don't do it. There we go. Much better. Oh, there we go.
That was a 129.66. Sector 3 is 0.46. Off the pace. You're coming up on a slower
Oh,
car.
that was terrible. Went very deep into that corner. Yeah, I mean, just tagging on the back of what you two guys are talking about, as much as I would love to have a nice, triple screen setup, I don't, just like you've pointed out, I don't feel as though I'm missing out for not having it. I think the only thing it really gives you is just that extra bit of immersion, which I mean must feel fantastic. Ooh, where are you going?
Left side.
Cool.
Clear left.
Okay, so we're going to stop this lap.
Your lap time was
Before we're gonna stop a second time.
129.82. Very little fuel left. In this lap, box this lap, please, Dan.
Because fuel saving is not in my repertoire. This is going to be really exciting because now you guys are going to find out just exactly how much practice I've done for pit entry. Spoiler alert, the number is 0.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 43 Celsius. 2 litres remaining. We're running on fumes, mate. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
Alright then, here we go. Nice and easy on the pit entry, no point in being daft.
Watch your speed limit in the pits. Pit lane speed limit is 56 kilometres per hour.
Where's my box?
We think we'll need to stop again.
There it is, right at the end. Okay, brake balance.
100
Reset that back
metres.
to 57 if we can. No.
50 metres.
Alright, okay, 57.2, that's the best we're going to get. And now we wait for... oh, hang on, let's go back to tyre info. Okay, 70%, that wasn't bad. And now the fun bit is going to be trying to set my tyres to not get changed on the next stop. So if we keep that open, and we're just going to have to be nice and careful, nice and cautious on this opening lap as well. Because we're going to have cold tyres. 45-second stop. Outstanding. And away we go, back into the thick of it. And we emerge in P2, I think.
The leader is pitting now.
The leader's pitting again. Oh, unless that was the...
There's an incident in
Don't mind that
turn
bit.
5.
Doesn't matter, it's not important. Cool, thanks very much. I don't think that was intentional, but no, we're not going to try and turn the tyres off just yet.
Alright, Dan, the next car is Peter.
Hang on, does this mean I've got the net lead of the race at the moment? Because assuming I get across the line before this guy leaves the pits.
The car ahead's pitting now.
Right, let's try and see if we can turn these tyres off. Yeah, okay, done. Happy that the tyres are not going to be changed in the next stop. Oh, I'm P5 now.
P4.
Okay, P4. That's a bit of a shame. but it's okay. I mean, like I say, we started 4th, didn't we? So. Right, 7.2 to the car ahead. Oh, I'm not going to catch him if I'm doing that.
Coming up on a slower class car. P3.
Okay, cool.
Okay, Dan, that's half distance. We think about 54 minutes of fuel left.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how that's going to work out for them, because, I mean, well, we'll see. If they did take less fuel, it could. Yeah, if they've taken less fuel and it works out for them, it could easily be a learning point, actually. That maybe there is some strategy at play in these races.
You're approaching a group of slower cars.
Alright, these guys, no, they're not fighting for position. That's fine. Oh, steady on.
Your lap times are pretty consistent.
Car right. Clear right.
Ooh. I mean, as much as I appreciate them opening up and going wide, I do. You know, I showed no indication of trying to get through them on the entry to that corner. I wish he just stuck to his line and kept going through it. Oh well. Don't think I've lost too much. Oh, stop coming down the gear, Dan. Okay, that's good. That's what I thought, Mike. I mean, what I hoped is that it would even out with the last pit stop. But, I mean, what we've got to remember as well is that we've got just less than an hour to go, and there is still, I mean, that's still plenty of time for me to bottle it and do something silly.
That lap was a 129.87.
Aha. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you'll have a full, what, 10 or 12 seconds to write out a message about what's happened, so that should easily be achievable.
Slower class car ahead.
Let's see if you can type out a message, tell the chat how what corner I get through this touring car.
You've just done
before
a
it appears on the stream.
129.73.
Assuming I get through the touring car without killing myself.
Car left. Clear left.
The gap to Sullivan behind is increasing. It's now 3.8.
Ah, that was far too easy, wasn't it?
The track temperature is falling. It's now 41 Celsius. That was 129.18.
Oh. So, oh, hang on. Wow, he's really far ahead. Okay. Cool. I was just about to mention that the two guys in front of me were slower on the last lap. And then the leader's just put in a 29.0, so... I need to be an awful lot faster.
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now
awful lot more
38
consistent
Celsius.
if I want to really catch these guys. It's just done a 29.5 in front, and I've got a 29.3. So
P3. That lap time was 129.37. Slower class car ahead.
maybe I'm marginally faster. It might be enough over an hour or so stint to catch them.
The gap to Peter in front is now 7.2 seconds.
Oh, don't jinx it, don't jinx it, Dave. I've managed to keep it clean so far, but if I throw it off the road now, I'm going to be blaming you. Oh, you're early on the brake. Cool.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Yeah, I have noticed that,
it's now
Mike.
36 Celsius.
I thought I'd fixed it
You've just
recently
done
with a few
129.83.
restarts, but it keeps cropping up every now and again, and I'm not entirely sure what the cause is. Yeah, I think maybe it's just a G29 thing. That I've, in the short time that I've had this wheel and pedal set, that I've just abused it so much and used it so much that it's deciding that it's not sure how much it wants to play anymore. Well, I've just seen that actually. That's And the last time this happened, I fixed it with a restart of the computer. So I think once I finish this race, that's one of the things I'm going to have to do. Or maybe I'll update the G-Hub software or something like that. There will be a fix somewhere. But I don't think.
Peter, in front is pitting.
Oh, ooh, goody. That's a free place.
P2.
Oh, you guys are far too kind. Can't be saying things like that. I'm just another dude. I mean, thank you. I do appreciate the kind words. It's yeah, dead zone could definitely be the answer as well. Actually,
Coming up on a slower class car.
Yeah, like I say,
temperature's falling. It's now 34 Celsius.
If a restart doesn't fix it, then a dead zone definitely could be the next step. Oh, hang on. Where are you going? You don't look confident at all. Coming through.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right.
Smashing. Alright, so I think P1 is our 3.1k rated driver that's had a bit of a slump. And with that 45-second gap, I don't think I'm going to be catching him anytime soon. So if I can come away with a podium, come away with a P2 finish, I'm going to be absolutely over the moon. But
the gap to
as I keep saying,
is now 6.3 seconds.
You know, we've still got the better part of an hour left. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Phil, there was no need for that, Phil. No need for that at all. I'm trying to keep a straight face, but that's I just can't. Yeah, nice, well played.
We think P4's gone off in the corkscrew. Your lap time was at 129.56.
I'm trying so hard right now to think of something like witty to say about this, you know, normal guy thing. But nothing. I mean, I'm not a funny man to start with, so yeah, I've got nothing. I've got nothing. My defense mechanism is to turn these things into a joke, but no, I just can't. The only thing I've got now is just to keep driving, and we're going to get to the end. We're going to get to the end. The goal is to get to the end with 0x.
P2, sector 2 is
It doesn't matter where we
0.37
finish.
off the pace. Okay, Dan, your lap times are pretty consistent.
What's going on here? Is this a GT4 and a Touring?
Coming up on a slower car.
Yeah.
The leader's pitting now.
Okay, so the leader is pitting.
There's an incident in the corkscrew.
I don't think the gap's small enough that I'll be able to overtake in the pits and lead a few laps. And he's on a very, very interesting strategy. Assuming he's stopping for fuel.
On your right.
This is a bad idea.
Clear right.
I mean, ooh. Okay, what have we got? There he is. There he is. That's him. He's just leaving the pits now. It means he is
You're now in the lead.
almost certainly going to catch me within a lap or two. Possibly by the end of this one. So we're going to get another tally in the laps led column, I think. Whoa. Which way you're going, Dan? Just be careful when you're reading the chat. 4 GTs and 7 TC. Oh wow, okay, so that's what, 11 competitors gone already out of how many, 50 or so? 22, 17, I can't do quick maths like that. 39, okay, yeah, 11 of those makes, oh, I don't know, 28 left. Still,
You're approaching a group of slower cars.
28 is still a reasonably well congested field. Cool, thank you.
Right side. Clear right.
That was a
The
bit
gap behind is now 3.5.
sketch. Oh dear. Yeah. I'm losing a little bit of focus now, I think. '21's going wide. Please left.
On your left. Clear left.
Thank you.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Cool. That wasn't so bad. I probably could have gotten past that a little bit quicker if I'd been a little bit more bold. However, oh no, who am I kidding? Maybe I couldn't have. I mean, I could have tried, but it probably would have gone really badly. I like to think I made the right decision there. Like I say, I'm never going to beat this guy that used to be 3.1k, so there's no point pushing too hard.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 36 Celsius.
Oops. Now the question I'm interested in, maybe, is do we think there's going to be any benefit to me stopping early, or just winning this fuel tank
Slower class car ahead.
until it's basically empty and then pitting at the end of it? I don't think
The
it's
track
going to make a
temperature's
great deal of
rising.
difference.
It's now 38 Celsius.
I think the only thing I'm going to be doing is balancing the car out, so I only have to deal with an aggressive rear end one more time as opposed to twice more. But you know, I think thinking about it, I'm not really sure whether or not I'm that bothered, or I feel that uncomfortable with a sketchy rear end. Okay, so this looks like it's got a little bit of danger written on it. There's a slow-moving GT4 with a touring car keeping very close. Ooh, okay.
On your left. Clear left.
Alright, so yeah, Colby's well within striking distance.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 41 Celsius.
Like I say, I won't be defending. It's up to him as to how aggressive he wants to be, but my defense is just going to be trying to keep me on the road as opposed to preventing him from getting past.
Don't let this guy distract you. They're faster than us in the Andretti hairpin.
I've got a little bit of faith that this guy, you know, understands that he's loads quicker than me and is going to be a bit patient about it. He must also be able to, you know, work out that I haven't made my second stop yet, and that he doesn't have to. Why are you pushing this so hard, dude?
Car right. Clear right.
If you let me go over to the left-hand side there, you're going to see that I'm not
Left side.
defending this.
You're on the
Come
right.
on.
3 wide. On your left. Still there. Still there. Clear left.
That lap was a 129.44. Bad luck, Dan. Come on, don't
Okay.
let him get away.
We're cool. Whoa. Right. Fair enough, Mike.
P2. The gap in front is now 0.9.
Oh, this back marker is giving me cause for concern.
That lap was a 129.14.
What are you doing? Yes, you have every right to unlap yourself, but come on, be a little bit sensible about it. Oops.
On your left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
Good grief, what's going on here?
– 0.9. Gap in front has increased to 3.4 seconds.
So close to an off track.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Oh dear.
Right side. Clear right.
You've just done a 129.52. You're approaching a group of slower class cars.
Car left. Clear left.
The gap to Zong behind is now 5.4 seconds.
Oh no. Oh no, my first incident point.
Okay, Dan, we've just cut the track.
Oh, I was really hoping for a clean one.
Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
Oh.
Coming up on a slower class car. Good consistency. Keep them coming.
On your right. Clear right.
Whoa. God, I'm making old man noises every time I cross the finish line now. Starting to feel like I'm looking forward to this ending.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 9.9.
Yeah, I don't think it's that much thirstier.
The track temp's increasing. It's
I'm
now
averaging
43 Celsius.
I'm averaging about 2.2 litres per lap for a 10 lap average. So, I mean, yeah, it's a little bit thirstier, but I suppose over the course of a stint, that's going to make a bit of a difference. It's, every 10 laps, it's using an extra litre. So yeah, all right. That's it's definitely going to add up.
The gap to Zong behind is now 4.4 seconds.
So Zong's been catching me quite steadily over the last.
That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes.
I'm going to say
Your last lap time was a
10 or 15 minutes.
129.42.
So, unless he's got an extra pit stop to make, I'm looking a little bit like I might lose the position to him. driving the Aston and he's doing 29.9. Oh, that's quick. Oh, gotta be careful going into there. I was very close to an off track. Oh no, that was a little bit unsteady.
Okay, Dan, that's good consistency. Keep it up. That lap time was 129.57. Ten minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh, that is irritating. 10 minutes of fuel left and 16 minutes of race remaining. That's that is rough. It really probably wouldn't have taken that much fuel saving to keep it to a one stop. But it's far too late to do anything about it now. Looks like it's getting pretty congested up ahead as well. So I'm wondering if pitting soon might be a better option than trying to fight my way through all this traffic.
Zong is closing in. The gap is now 3.0. They're faster than us into the Andretti hairpin. All right, Dan, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Oh dear. That was very wrong. Cool, alright. I'm glad.
Slower class car ahead.
Oh. Let's do one more. This blue touring car shouldn't slow me down too much. If I can get through him this lap, we'll pit on this lap. And that should save me from having to deal with 2 or 3 slower cars.
Coming up on some slow cars, the class leaders in this group.
Whoa! Okay, I should have pitted on this lap. Where are you going?
Car left. Hold your line, clear left.
Oh, I've done it again. Ah, oh, Zong's gone off behind me. Absolutely outstanding. I mean, it's not a massive off, but it might be the difference between second and third. Okay, we're going to pit now, I think.
Watch your speed. Okay, Dan, we've pulled you to the end.
Right. Tyres are off. Fuel's on. And Zong's pitted as well. Oh, okay.
100 metres. 50 metres.
Come on, let's go.
There's a car behind. Stay inside the line. Slower class car ahead.
Ooh. Ah, okay. Well, that didn't work out too well, did it? I've just emerged into traffic. Absolutely fantastic.
Car right. Clear right.
Cool. Right, are these two fighting? No, they're not. Not even on the same lap, so... Zong's 3 seconds behind now. I might be in with a chance at
P3.
Right, so assuming that the chap in P2 is yet to pit, I could be in with a chance at a second here. Come on, where are you going to go?
Incident in turn 5. Okay, Dan, 10 minutes to go. That's 10.
Car right. Clear right.
Oh wow,
Zong,
look at
getting
all this.
closer. The gap's now 2.8. He's quicker than you into the Andretti hairpin. Slower class car ahead.
This is insane. Really not what I need.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now.
Left side.
Oh, crikey.
Clear left. On your right. Still there. Clear right.
That was ridiculous. Now Song's within 2 seconds. Whoa, it's getting exciting. It's getting exciting. Whoa. Right. Strange for that guy to stop. And that's P2 pitting. That is P2 in the pits. Where is he? Where is he? Is that in the Porsche?
Okay, Dan.
I think it
There's
is.
a car exit in the pits. Heads up.
There you go. Fantastic.
P2.
Just got to keep control of the car now for another sort of 5 or 10 minutes. And we could come home. It's P2.
Left side. Clear left.
Oops. Oh no. Didn't need that.
We've been warned about track limits. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Big question now is this worth defending?
Moller has just been disqualified.
Oh wow. Imagine getting disqualified at 6 minutes to go from a 2-hour race. That would feel terrible. Oh, for pity's sake.
Alright, Dan, don't let this guy distract you. They're quicker than us.
Car left.
I should have gone over so
Hold
much
your line.
quicker.
Clear left.
Bad luck, mate. That's 5 minutes to go. Come on, keep it together. We'll be on the podium here.
Oh well. Oh dear. Okay, well it's not over. It's not over yet. He might make a mistake.
P3. That last lap was a 130.31.
just can't get that
The
right
gap
anymore.
to Zong ahead is increasing. It's now 0.8.
Oh, crikey. Okay, time to calm down. Time to admit that I'm probably just going to come home in third. It was nice dreaming that I might finish in second, but
That lap time was 1:30.21. Sector 3 is 1.3 seconds off the pace.
let's just get the car to the end of the race. Third is still a very respectable finish, I think.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 43 Celsius. Two minutes to go. 2 minutes.
Oh wow. What else is going on there?
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. You're coming up on a slower class car.
Right side. Still there. Clear right.
Oh, come on, Dan, get a grip. Excellent white flag. I've never, I mean, very relieved to see the white flag. Okay, let's go.
Okay, Dan, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. There's an incident in Turn 5. It looks like Alcina. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. P3. Incident in turn 1. There's an incident in the Andretti hairpin.
There we go. P3. Absolutely fantastic. Over the moon. Cracking race. Cracking finish. I mean,
Podium finish. Nice one.
Yeah, it's a shame we couldn't hold on to P2. But, yeah, I can't complain. Can't complain with P3 at all. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Thanks very much, Mike. Thank you. Whoa. Yeah, that was really good. Enjoyed every moment of that. I mean, my bum feels a little bit numb right now, and I'm gonna need to get up and walk around a little bit. I need to invest in a more comfy chair. I really do. This is just not going to cut it. Oh wow! A GG from the winner. I'll absolutely respond to that in a moment. Whoa.
Watch your speed. Box in 290 meters.
Whoa. Wonderful. Right. Oh. Let's where's yeah, we'll congratulate this guy as well. That's class. That is that's wow. I don't know what to say. I'm just drained. I'm just poor. Oh. Yeah, very classy dude. Very classy indeed. Oh, hi Merlin. Thanks very much for joining us. I'm afraid you've missed most of the race. In fact, all of it if you've just joined us. No, I finished third actually. I think that was. Sorry, that's just the entry number. The result here, third. So I was actually holding P2 for most of the race, and I was just, yeah, pretty unfortunate to get caught up by some very strong drivers at the end. But do you know what? The guys that caught me and overtook me absolutely deserved the positions that they finished in. So, you know, I can't complain. Yeah, wow. Let's go have a look at the results, shall we? See if we've made up any kind of safety rating. No, get rid of that as well. Race event. Oh, look at that! Safety rating nearly just bumped straight up to nearly 4.0, and my I rating is now a 2.5k. That is, whoa, that is something else. Absolutely wonderful. Whoa, right. Wow, okay. He had 15 incidents. Good grief. 13, 12, 21.
there were some people really struggling with this race, weren't there? 26, you must have been disqualified yet. 25 disqualified. Good grief. That's shocking. Absolutely shocking. Yeah, absolutely outstanding results. Poor. So, yeah, yeah, that's a good strength of field and that one as well. Wow. To be fair, I probably wasn't far off getting in the top split, to be honest. That's what was their lowest rated driver? Oh, mind you, they oh god, 7k, 8k. Okay, yeah, they've got some pretty quick people in there. Nice. Oh, there you go. 1644 and 796 for 3. 1644 and 1315 for 3 and 4. 796 for split 5. Wow, that was really yeah, outstanding. Cool. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say, to be honest. I think given that it's crikey, it's getting on for 11:30, and I've got work in the morning, I should probably think about wrapping things up there. So yeah, awesome, absolutely awesome. Thanks so much, everybody, for sticking about, for showing the support. Anyone that's dropped in and out over the course of the last couple of hours, massive, huge thanks. Yeah, I can't. It absolutely fantastic. Justin Guy's a GT4 fixed champion. Yeah, okay, cool. That shouldn't be surprising at all, given the the ratings. Wow, okay. Cool. All right. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm exhausted. Yeah, we'll wrap it up there. Thanks very much, everybody, for watching. It has been awesome. Yeah, I can't say much more. You know, if you're still here and you haven't yet deployed your like button, please do so. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider hammering that subscribe button for me. That would be awesome. Yeah, until next time, I do plan to stream as normal on Tuesday evening. And then besides that, I will... hang on, what's the schedule for this one next week or next time? Oh, I don't have Mid-Ohio, so okay, cool. Maybe we won't do this one again. It's a shame that I missed out on these two as well. That would have been awesome to do a full season of this, but you know, maybe we'll have to wait till next time. Thanks very much, everybody. Whatever it is you choose to do tomorrow, have a cracking one, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks very much. Take care.